Your strength, your faith, your resilience, your energy, your divine calling, your spiritual power, these things glow around you like a light that some people admire and others envy. They don't understand how someone like you can go through so much yet still walk with grace. They don't understand how you are protected in ways that cannot be explained. They don't understand how your life keeps receiving guidance even when you feel alone. They don't understand how God keeps choosing you. They don't understand why you are blessed, so someone, driven by curiosity mixed with insecurity, thought that knowing your home address would give them power over you. But they forgot the most important truth: God is your shield. God is your guardian. God is your guide. And nobody can enter the territory God has fenced with His divine protection. God says you are safe because you are chosen. You are safe because He walks with you. You are safe because your spirit carries a mark that only heaven understands. You are safe because angels surround you. You are safe because grace has covered your past, your present, and your future. God says, do not let fear enter your heart, because the intention of this message is to make you aware, not afraid. Awareness gives you strength. Awareness helps you move wisely. Awareness keeps you aligned with heaven's timing. God says He already handled the situation before it could reach you. That person's attempts have been blocked. Their curiosity has been silenced. Their access has been denied. Their plan has been cancelled. They cannot find the information they were looking for. They cannot locate what God hides. And God hides you very deeply, because your destiny is sacred. God says your home is covered with His presence. Every door, every window, every wall carries the spiritual imprint of divine protection. No negative intention can cross over your boundary. Even if someone speaks your name with envy or malice, their words dissolve before they reach your doorstep. God says He places angels around your home. Angels that keep watch both day and night. Angels that stand with swords of light. Angels that report to heaven everything that approaches you. Angels that defend your peace with a force human minds cannot understand. God says He wants you to continue praying, continue trusting, continue believing, because this moment is a sign that your spiritual elevation is beginning. The closer you get to your blessing, the more certain people will try to observe your life. They sense that something is shifting for you, a breakthrough, a blessing, a restoration, a miracle that is coming toward you. And because they cannot stop it spiritually, they try to monitor you physically. But God says their attempt failed the moment it began. You are moving into a season where God Himself hides you from every enemy. God says the reason someone was asking about your home address is because they see that your life is rising. They see that something powerful has been placed in your path. They see you stepping into alignment with blessings you prayed for. They see opportunities forming around you. They sense that favor is covering you. They feel the vibration of something greater happening for you. And instead of celebrating, they became curious in the wrong way. They became invested in your life in a way that is not healthy. They became interested in your movements, your plans, your whereabouts. God says He will not allow anyone to monitor you. He will not allow anyone to track your steps. He will not allow anyone to gather information they should not have. He will not allow anyone to cross boundaries that should remain closed. Your life belongs to Him, your journey belongs to Him, your home belongs to Him. And He protects what belongs to Him with a force stronger than anything on earth. God says that the reason He is sending this message is because you deserve to know that heaven has been protecting you quietly. He wants you to understand how deeply loved you are. He wants you to understand how committed He is to your safety. He wants you to understand how far He goes to keep danger away from you. He wants you to understand that even when you sleep, angels remain awake. God says He saw the moment when someone first mentioned your name in the wrong room. He saw the moment they asked a question they should not have asked. He saw the moment curiosity shifted into intention. And instantly, He stepped between you and them. God says, nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing will touch you. Nothing will cross your path unless I allow it, and I have not allowed it. God says the path ahead of you is cleared. The divine shield around you is strengthened. The angels surrounding you have increased. And every force that tries to move toward you will hit the wall of God's protection before it can reach you. God says this message carries urgency because He wants to awaken your spirit. Not to fear, but to awareness. Not to worry, but to prayer. Not to panic, but to confidence. Because when you know that God is guarding every detail of your life, you walk differently. You breathe differently. You move differently. You stop doubting your safety. You stop questioning your journey. You stop fearing unseen forces. You begin to understand that when you are chosen, no weapon formed against you can ever succeed. God says the person who tried to ask about your home address will not return. Their curiosity will fade. Their plan will fall apart. Their path toward you is permanently blocked. And if they try again, they will face divine consequences, not from you, but from God Himself. God says focus on your peace. Focus on your prayers. Focus on your future. Focus on what He is building in your life. The enemy is always loudest when your blessing is closest. People become curious when your breakthrough is near. But God says your blessing is protected just like you are. Nothing and no one can stop what is coming toward you. God says breathe. Relax. Trust Him. You are safe. You are covered. You are guided. And this moment is simply proof that He is working for you even when you don't see it. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. Trust Him. Pray to Him. and walk in the confidence that heaven has already sealed your protection. God says this is an urgent message only for you. And the way it arrived in your spirit is not an accident. You felt that sudden pull, that strange seriousness rising inside your chest, and you wondered why your heart beat a little harder for no reason. That is because heaven is speaking to you right now. God says someone has been asking about your home address, someone whose intentions are not pure, and you felt that slight discomfort in your spirit days ago without fully understanding what it meant. God says that feeling was me warning you softly, and now I am speaking louder because it is time for you to know the truth. You are not alone, you are protected, and you are being guided away from every hidden danger before it can even come near your life. God says, open this message now because I am revealing what was concealed from you, and this revelation comes with divine protection that surrounds you like a shield made of light. God says that recently there has been a conversation about you, a whisper behind closed doors, someone speaking your name with curiosity and hidden intention. They asked about your location, they tried to find out where you stay, not because you did something wrong but because your presence carries a light they do not understand. God says their curiosity is not innocent, but you do not need to fear anything because the moment they thought about stepping closer to your life, heaven stepped in front of you like a wall. God says I have already gone ahead of you, I have already placed barriers, angels, and divine fire around your home, and nothing will be allowed to enter your life without passing through my protection first. No harm will come, no chaos will break you, and no hidden attempt will succeed, because your name is written on my palm and I do not allow anything dangerous to touch the one I am protecting. God says the reason I am telling you this right now is because your faith has reached a point where you can finally understand that warnings from heaven are not meant to scare you, they are meant to prepare you, uplift you, and guide you. I am showing you the truth because you are stepping into a season of increased spiritual clarity. Things that were once hidden will start coming to the surface. People's intentions will reveal themselves suddenly. You will notice behaviors you never paid attention to before. You will feel things in your spirit before they appear in the physical world. God says your spiritual senses are awakening, and that awakening is the reason you are receiving this urgent message today. God says someone asked about your home address because they wanted access to a part of your life they are not meant to enter. This person is connected to someone who once had jealousy toward you, someone who does not want to see you rise, someone who watched your blessings increase and felt discomfort in their heart. God says that the conversation about your address was not just curiosity, it was a strategy. They thought if they could come close, if they could observe you, they would find something to use against you or something to manipulate. But God says they failed before they even began because I am exposing every hidden intention in the spiritual realm before it manifests in the physical one. God says I need you to remain calm because everything is under my control. I need you to trust me the same way you breathe, naturally, without questioning, without fear. I need you to know that the reason you are receiving this message is because there is a divine circle of protection around you so strong that no human plan can break it. You are safe. nothing will go wrong with you. Those who talk, question, and attempt to find out your information will hit a spiritual barrier they cannot cross. God says, I am watching over every corner of your life, your home, your path, your thoughts, your sleep, your finances, your future. You are not exposed. You are shielded. God says this situation is also revealing something very important. You are entering a new season where your destiny is too bright to remain unnoticed. For a long time, people ignored your existence, overlooked your potential, and underestimated who you truly are. But now your energy is shifting. Your blessings are rising. Your spiritual authority is increasing. Your presence is becoming more powerful. And when light begins to shine, darkness becomes uncomfortable. That discomfort is why certain people are suddenly curious about your life. They sense something changing in you, even if they cannot explain it. They feel a spiritual force around you, a kind of divine elevation happening silently. God says, I am lifting you up, and some people detect that spiritual shift even before you notice it yourself. God says this message is not just a warning, it is a declaration of protection and a reassurance that heaven is active around you at every moment. You may not see the angels, but they are standing near your door. You may not hear their footsteps, but they are positioned at every corner of your surroundings. Archangel Michael is near you with his sword of light, not because something bad will happen, but because heaven is making sure you feel safe, supported, and covered. God says, my presence surrounds your home like a shield of fire that no negative intention can cross. Even when someone tries to gather information about you, their mind becomes confused, their plans dissolve, their paths become blocked, and their desire to approach you becomes powerless. That is how deeply you are protected. God says, I am guiding you through a season where hidden things are exposed, not to scare you but to remind you that I have always been watching over you. Think back to the past few weeks, the strange dreams you had, the sudden intuition that made you pause, the unexpected worry that came out of nowhere. Those were not random feelings, they were spiritual signals. You sensed something shifting, and you did not know why, but now heaven is confirming what your spirit already knew. God says your intuition is a gift I placed inside you, and it is becoming sharper. Every warning I send will arrive to you gently, and you will understand it without confusion. You are growing, you are rising, you are awakening. God says someone asked about your home address, but they will not find what they are searching for. Their intention will fail. Their curiosity will turn into frustration. Their plan will disappear into nothingness because I am stepping in between you and every hidden motive. You are safe. You are guarded. You are wrapped in divine protection that no human mind can comprehend. God says every time someone tries to speak your name with wrongful intention, their tongue will become heavy. Every time they try to approach you with hidden motives, their path will be blocked. Every time they attempt to reach for you spiritually, their energy will be stopped by my presence. God says there is something else you need to know. This situation is spiritually significant. It is a confirmation that you are entering a destiny season where your life will attract attention, both good and bad. This happens when someone's purpose becomes powerful, when their breakthrough is near, when their calling becomes active. God says your calling is awakening. Your destiny is shifting. Your blessing is rising. And when this happens, spiritual interference tries to get close, but heaven will never allow that interference to touch you. You are rising, but you are rising protected. God says your home is blessed. Your space is sacred. Your steps are guided. Nothing unclean, unsafe, or harmful can enter the place where my presence dwells. I have placed angels at your door, around your windows, in the corners of your home. Every dark plan dissolves the moment it comes near your atmosphere. That is why you have experienced sudden peace recently, because heaven is guarding your environment. God says the person asking about your address will find confusion instead of clarity, obstacles instead of access, and divine blockages instead of pathways. They will not find what they are seeking. Their intention will collapse on its own because heaven has intervened. And God says this: I will not allow any darkness to approach the one I love. I will not allow any hidden danger to cross your spiritual boundary. You are mine, and I protect what is mine. God says, breathe. Relax. Trust me. Nothing will go wrong with you. No negative energy will enter your space. No harmful intention will succeed. You are safe in my hands. Every attempt to find information about you will end in confusion. Every hidden strategy will fail. Every negative whisper will be silenced. I am with you. I am surrounding you. I am protecting you. And I am lifting you to a level where no harm can reach. God says your life is about to enter a phase of accelerated blessings, which is why spiritual interference tried to get close, but it failed. You will receive clarity, opportunities, unexpected favor, and breakthroughs that will feel almost unreal. You will see doors open so smoothly that you will know it was heaven arranging every detail. God says the person you were a year ago cannot compare to the person you are becoming now. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are spiritually sharper. And your faith is becoming unshakable. God says continue praying, continue trusting, continue believing. Your prayer is more powerful than you think. Your faith activates protection. Your trust activates miracles. Your spiritual awareness activates guidance. God says your home is blessed. Your steps are blessed. Your future is protected. And this message is sent to you because heaven cares about every detail of your life. Nothing will harm you. You are safe. You are covered. You are divinely guarded. God says I am not warning you out of fear, I am reassuring you out of love. I want you to know that even when someone tries to look into your life, they cannot see past the shield I placed around you. Even if they ask about your address, they will not be able to approach your home. Even if they attempt to gather information, it will lead nowhere. Because I am standing in front of you, behind you, beside you, above you, and around you, God says you can rest now. You can breathe. I am protecting you. No harm will reach you. No danger will touch you. No hidden plan will succeed. You are safe in my divine hands, and I will never let anything happen to you. Trust me. Pray to me. Walk with me. And know this, you are never alone, not even for one moment. I am here. If you believe in angels, type Amen. God says, now, as the revelations deepen, understand that each truth uncovered carries with it both responsibility and opportunity. Your son-in-law's hidden deeds are not isolated incidents. They are reflections of choices made, of intentions concealed, and of the consequences that naturally follow. Observe these truths not with judgment alone, but with awareness. Every action revealed is a lesson in understanding human nature, in discerning motives, and in cultivating wisdom that is steady and unwavering. Do not be swayed by appearances. What may seem minor in the moment can ripple through the lives of many, affecting relationships, trust, and the balance of your household. The hidden actions you will now perceive are not without consequence. Yet they are also not without purpose. For every truth exposed is a chance to realign with integrity, to correct what has been distorted, and to reinforce the foundation of honesty, trust, and clarity within your family. Feel the weight of discernment pressing upon you. Let it guide your responses. Let it temper your emotions. Let it strengthen your resolve to act from understanding, rather than reaction. In the unveiling of hidden truths, there is always the potential for conflict, for misunderstanding, and for emotional turbulence. But within the turbulence lies the opportunity for clarity. Within the challenge lies the chance for growth. Within the exposure lies the path to wisdom. Remember that your son-in-law, like all human beings, is shaped by fear, desire, and circumstance. His actions are part of a larger tapestry, woven with threads both visible and hidden. Do not seek vengeance, seek understanding. Do not allow anger to blind you, allow insight to guide you. For in responding to truth with integrity, you honor not only the revelation itself but also the higher principles that govern justice, mercy, and the alignment of hearts with righteousness. As these truths unfold, you may notice patterns, motivations, and recurring behaviors that were previously invisible. These are not to be dismissed, nor are they to be met with harsh judgment. They are signs, markers, and indicators, clues to the deeper currents that influence behavior, the subtle energies that shape interactions, and the lessons that life seeks to teach through exposure. Observe them carefully, reflect upon them thoughtfully, and act upon them deliberately. The path of revelation may be uncomfortable, for light has a way of revealing not only the unseen deeds of others but also the hidden places within your own heart. You may find yourself confronting feelings of betrayal, disappointment, or doubt. These emotions are natural, yet they must not dictate your actions. Anchor yourself in the knowledge that every revelation is part of a divine plan. Every exposed truth serves a purpose in the orchestration of understanding, alignment, and growth. Your role in this unfolding is active, not passive. You are called to respond with clarity, to speak with integrity, and to act with wisdom. The exposure of your son-in-law is not an end, it is a beginning. It is the opening of a doorway to clarity, accountability, and potential reconciliation. Approach this moment with patience, courage, and discernment, for how you respond will shape not only your family's present but also its future. Do not forget that compassion is as essential as discernment. While truths may shock or unsettle you, remember that every soul is capable of transformation, reflection, and redemption. The unveiling of hidden deeds provides an opportunity for course correction, for